universe in my face. Hello, and it's nice to meet you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some hacks to getting hyperextended knees/legs. I'm a dancer. All I've wanted my entire life was hyperextended legs, but I was not gifted with them naturally, so I've had to make do with it, but I've also collected some tricks that have really helped me out. So my legs used to look like this. Now they look like this. So as you can see, these tricks have actually worked and they've really benefited me, and I'm very happy that I found them. So without further ado, guys, let's get right on into this. So I have 2 tricks today. These have all been taught or approved by physical therapists, dance teachers, and such, but they also are the ones I feel like have actually benefited me and are actually worth taking the time and energy to do. But before I share these tricks, I also want to talk about why we don't have hyperextended legs and how we can actually make them look more hyperextended while maintaining our body's health. The main thing that causes hyperextension is the structure of your bones. Some people are just naturally born with the hyperextended legs. Some people, sadly like me, are born without the hyperextension. We cannot change the structure of our bones, however, we can change the length of our muscles. So you have your hamstring muscle and the muscles behind your knees, as well as your calf. Now, if those muscles are tight, that means they are shorter. So if this is your muscle, it's like this. If you stretch and lengthen your muscles out, you can extend them so that they're this long. Say this is your leg. If all those muscles are tight, it's going to cause your legs to appear bent. If you're able to lengthen those muscles out, your legs will be able to lengthen more, and you're going to get the most hyperextension out of the structure of your bones as possible. So, like I said, can't change the structure of our bones, however, we can lengthen our muscles. So these 2 things that I'm going to be showing you are 2 stretches, and they will really help the situation out and have worked for me extremely well.
So for the first thing, it's this extremely simple pike position. We're going to go on a foam roller, a textbook, anything elevated, a couch, it really does not matter. But go to a pike position, you're going to grab your toes, and you're going to flex your feet back as much as possible. You should feel burning behind your knees, in your calves, and in your hamstrings. This is a very good stretch. And the better you get at it, the higher your elevation should be. So as you can see here, I'm on a very high chair thing, and yep, so you're just going to repeat the same thing at a higher level. And then after, I like to just do this to see how much I've improved by doing this simple stretch. So yes, do this stretch as much as possible. If you're going to do what I'm doing exactly right now, make sure not to put the pressure on your knee and put it on your shin instead. And then for the second thing, it's just literally relaxing with your feet slightly elevated and your legs straight. This is when you're watching TV, go in a pike position, or you can just be laying back with your feet slightly elevated. But the idea is just that your feet are elevated and your legs are completely straight so that gravity can take over. Very simple, but it also makes a big difference.
And yeah, guys, those are the 2 tricks. I highly recommend doing the stretch daily because those muscles are very hard to lengthen out, so you need to be very consistent with it, and it is going to take time. And the better you get at it, the higher you should elevate your legs. So you can start with a textbook, then you can go to a foam roller, then you can go to a chair, then you can use the side of your bed, whatever works. But the better you get at it, the more flexible you get, increase the elevation of your feet. And then for the second thing, just do it whenever you are relaxing. Instead of sitting with your legs in crisscross applesauce, say, have your legs in pike position with them slightly elevated. Now what this position is going to do is, instead of sitting there with your legs bent, your muscles all tightening, your knees cramping up, you're going to be elongating your muscles, and then also that slight bit of gravity that is pressing down on your knees, on your legs, will allow for your body's structure to kind of more hang out in a hyperextended position rather than in a bent position. Yes, these things are going to take time, but I promise if you're consistent with them, they really will change the structure of your knees. I went from having like insanely bad legs to having pretty okay legs that I can definitely get by with as a dancer. So yeah, guys, those are my tricks. I hope you try them out. Let me know if they work for you. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.